Hey guys, Flame here, and today we're back on Deepwoken. We're gonna be talking about something that it just irritates me, bro. Because a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about Voidwalker that makes them think it's trash, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, people will spawn at Miniaturisa over Voidwalker, and that just makes zero sense, and I'll explain why. Because you guys are picking the wrong starting point. Why would you ever do tutorial or trial of one when you could just spawn as a Voidwalker? Okay, here's the misconceptions. And I was talking to my friend, and my friend is a tester for Deepwoken. He was in the tournament and everything, like the Lightborn one. He's a tester, and he had these same misconceptions about Voidwalker. And when I explained to him and broke it down, he was like, "Dang, I was wrong. Voidwalker is actually goated." So now I'm here to explain those to you. So the common misconceptions are mostly it gives less XP for everything that's not bounties, so you have to do bounties to progress. That's the next misconception. People think to progress you gotta do the bounties. That's the only way to progress as a Voidwalker. You know, you can't just progress. You gotta do bounties. You know, what's the point of Voidwalker if you're not doing bounties to progress? And then the third misconception is you can't do Duke, or like everybody hates you. You have negative rep with everybody. You can't go to Etris, and you can't talk to anybody. You can't do Duke because you can't be a friend. Or that's another common misconception, and I'm here to show you guys that that's not true. Look, I'm a Voidwalker. You can see Void Eye, Grasp of Eyeless, or whatever how you say it. Look. Welcome back, Neo. It's good to see you again. Bro, I'm best friends with these people, bro. It's not. All you have to do to fix your rep is first do the rep reset, just to get, because the rep reset, this is why people think you can't do it. It won't bring you to neutral. It'll bring you slightly lower than neutral. So what you have to do is go to the rep reset, reset your rep, go to the shop over there, get the wood, run over to here. You're going to be hunted while you do this, but you get the wood, go to him, talk to him, get your rep up, and then they'll stop hitting you. Then you can just go over to the blacksmith, get the discounted wood, and just turn it in like normal and get the manor key. That's all you have to do, bro. You can have positive rep with them, and this is the only place where you can't reset your rep. I spawn, like my set spawn point is Hive, and I can go to Summer. You can go to all of these places, and yeah, they'll hate you when you first get there, but if you just go to the rep reset, you don't have to like do any events for Hive in Summer. You can just reset your rep there. It's not as hard as it is here. Like here you have to turn in the wood. The other places you just reset your rep. You know, turning in wood is not hard either. So really, that's not a downside of Voidwalker, to be honest. It's very minuscule. The next misconception we gotta debunk is less XP. Guys, I'm level 54. I've done a lot of level 60 and level 50 plus Voidwalker accounts ever since Voidwalker dropped. I haven't played on any other, like, what are they called? Origin. Well, I have played on all the origins, but I've played on Voidwalker by far the most, and I promise you, there's no XP difference. And if there is, it's very, very minuscule. Like, you'll barely even notice it, because I don't notice it all, and I don't get Adept. I just have the trial of one thing. And that's another misconception that I forgot to tell you guys about. People think you can't do trial of one if you go Voidwalker. Yes, you can. That's actually the only thing that is annoying about Voidwalker, is you have to go from Lower Arisia all the way to Miniaturisia. But you can still do it. As long as you're level 1, which you are when you spawn in, and you go to Miniaturisia, you can still do trial of 1, even though you're a Voidwalker. And then the next misconception is you have to bounty hunt to get XP. And that's just wrong. You don't. It's just another option. Voidwalker just gives you another option to progress. And you don't even have to use Grasp. Like, for example, let's go to the Void Eye. You don't have to get bounties to progress. You can progress however you want. If you want to go farm at Sharko Cave, you can do that. If you want to go farm at Hive or Duke or Widow or Miniaturisa, you can farm those places still perfectly fine, like you weren't a Voidwalker. You don't have to do bounties if you don't want to. And bounties, when you click on these, let's make sure I'm not on the Void Eye. There we go. When you do these, a lot of the time, Grasp isn't going to work. See? No valid bounties. but it doesn't matter because you still have all their pinpointed locations. Any of them that say Lower Arisia or Viper's Jaw, those are free bounty completions, literally, because a lot of the time, everybody likes to farm at Sharko Cave. So if you're farming Sharko Cave and then you go to the Void Eye in another server and pick up bounties and it says Viper's Jaw, you're already at Sharko Cave. Just go over here, talk to that. You'll spawn straight back where you were and you can go kill them. And then since these people are Lower Arisia, you just go kill them. You know where they are. Like, you don't have to use Grasp and you'll still get a chest even if you don't use Grasp. I promise you. I do it all the time. And then, yeah, so that's all the bad things people think about Voidwalker that actually aren't true. And now let's go into the good things. Bro, it's literally no traveling. Traveling is the most annoying thing in this entire game, and Voidwalker negates all of it. If you just set your Void Eye somewhere, that's your spawn point now. Because all you have to do to go back to that spot is talk to this thing. And when you reset, if you haven't set your spawn anywhere, like my spawn is set Hive, so I can't do this. But if you set your spawn somewhere and then just reset, you'll spawn back at the Void Heart without using your Void Eye. And then you can just go to this and you'll go straight to where you set your Void Eye at. So you can set your spawn anywhere on the map with Voidwalker. And another thing, you'll never have to travel to get flint, wood, an axe, a pickaxe, fiber, cloth, any of the training materials, crafting, the mantra crafting, antiquarian, potions, water, and the blacksmith over there. You never have to travel by boat, take all that unnecessary time to get to any of these things. You can literally just go there from wherever you're at. If you're farming, you can just go straight to these places and then go straight back to farming. It's the most convenient thing in this entire game, and it does not make sense to me why anybody would just get rid of that to just go Trial of 1 by itself. Voidwalker literally does everything Trial of 1 path does, everything all the paths do, but better. The only argument I can see that of an origin you would take over Voidwalker is Deepbound, if you're like a weirdo that is a masochist and really likes to farm Deepbound. But still, even though Deepbound, if you're really good at the game, could be faster leveling than everything else, the mere fact of you having a pocket teleport to set your spawn anywhere on the map and a pocket teleport to get to all of these things from wherever you are just makes Voidwalker so much better. But people know this. People know the Void Eye is goated, but they still don't go Voidwalker because they think all these things that are bad about it. They think you can't do Duke, you can't make your rep good. They think you have to bounty hunt to progress. They think you get less XP if you're not bounty hunting. They think you can't do Trial of 1. And, you know, I just made this video to tell you guys that's not true. And, yeah, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Run, homie, run, up to the touch. Your lungs spilling blood, your head feeling numb when I'm done. Somebody's tongue getting cut, blood gush from the guts. When I pull up on your plane, they gon' die. Trapped in my eyes, black in the side, goodbye. When I creep in your crib, I spit fire cause the sounds that I'm weaving. A slick, my whole village, I cried, then I leave with a limb. One blade, two eyes, I kill him so quick. Just like an humble mission, I stay hidden, I'm the villain. Switch shots, watch me flip.